Alright everybody, Bald&curious here. And we got another versus video. This time we're gonna compare the guns that are pretty much should be like in the same category. So we got the FN 509 CCH, and we got a Glock. Well, this is not just a regular Glock, this is the Shadow System MR920. So essentially Glock 19, right? Am I right? So the Shadow System sporting afterburner, ramjet afterburner compensator. It's compensator slash barrel combo. Uh, this is the FN compensator. They're both removable with the uh, ramjet. Basically, it's a wrench you unscrew. You take the bolt out. It's like a wedge in there that holds it in place. This has a system where you can just push and turn when you disassemble gun. So let's see how they stack up size-wise first. They're both sporting Holosons. This is a 507C. This is a 508T, I think. So let's see where they are size-wise. We go top of the slide, and in the front they're almost dead even. In the back, since Glock is more flat on the bottom, sticks out about 1/4 inch. Now let's see. Lengthwise, they virtually identical, and height-wise, virtually identical. Now let's see. Pick them up. Look how thick they are. And I'm gonna pretty much call a draw. I believe they both hold 10 rounds. Well, yeah, 10 rounds in this state. In the free state, they hold 15 rounds. The MR920, again, I have the same issue with this gun as I have with the FN. I can't get my hand all the way there. That little pinky sticking out. But that being said, that happens without the magazine. The FN without a magazine, it's a two-finger gun, but that doesn't matter. You can shoot it without a magazine. With the magazine, it feels just about the same. You can see my pinky hanging out just a tad. I noticed when shooting this, my this is like a little mag well. So I try to get my pinky on it, but usually slips and it pinches me where the magazine is. But this is a fairly good shooting gun. So without further ado, let's just go shoot them both, and it's pretty much gonna boil down to two compensators. See how they stack up one against the other. All right, so let's start with the FN. 10 rounds. Let's see what we can do. I'm liking this gun more and more, but I do have a failure to go in a slide lock. I don't know if it's the ammo. It's still too light for it, because this spring feels kind of too tight. So I kind of try to get my thumb out of the way. So I don't know if I'm pushing on it with my palm, but that's about the only issues I have so far. If it runs, I mean, it doesn't run. It doesn't really like my reloads that much. Now the Glock. Not a huge Glock fan, but this shadow system is a little bit different than anybody. You still got that stupid grip, but they do refine the gun. Again, the trigger on both of the guns is right around 4 pounds. We'll look at the trigger after I do this mag. So let's see the shadow system trigger. Little take up and pretty decent brake. Reset a little bit longer. Little spongy, little spongy on that brake, but fairly decent for Glock. FN, I said it before, only reason I bought this gun was the trigger. This trigger is just a little creep over here, but boom, like a glass. Reset, boom, like a glass. All right, again, boils down to value. This gun, this itself, I'm pretty sure the shadow system kind of redesigned the guns. You can basically buy it optic ready and compensate it for under $1,000 nowadays. This one, I think the gun itself was around $7. Then the barrel and comp is about $350. So that pushes it to that $1,100–$1,200 mark. This one, however, I think it's like 14 and a change, almost $1,500. So it's still a lot more money. Now, the backup sights are pretty much, I kind of have to show you, but it's pretty much just the backup sights. With this, your backup sights is almost like your regular sights. It's just so tall. So far, limited shooting I done with both the guns, shadow system was a lot more reliable. Now, that's not saying this is not an unreliable gun. I'm talking about shooting the reloads mostly, because ammo's expensive, so I should reload mostly. And this one, you know, I have an issue with the slide locking back and stuff like that. This, no problem. So basically, we shot it with the stock barrel, then switched to the ramjet barrel combo, barrel and a compensator combo, and shot the same ammo without any issues. As a matter of fact, my SICK X5, you know, when I put a compensated slide on it, that compensated slide, I don't have to change anything. I don't mess with the ammo, and it pretty much runs 100%. So, really boils down to your personal preference, to your hand size. I don't have a freakishly huge hands, but I don't have small hands. I'm 6'3", about 250 ish, and pretty much I'm in between large and extra large glove size. So I like a little extra grip. This doesn't really offer that. The shadow system, not really either for my hands, but this does feel a little more comfortable. The undercut over here, my middle finger gets a little nicer. This can use a little bit more work for the undercut, or grip a little bit longer. That would probably solve the problem. The compensators, they both work. They both work pretty good. Does the one work better than the other? I don't think so. I don't think there's a huge difference in the way these comps work. This one is a lot easier to take off. Excuse me, it's a little cold. You don't need no tools opposed to that, but it's not as big of a deal because there's no really need to take the comp off. You can still clean the barrel without it. So kind of wash. This gets a big plus on the price, so it offers a lot more value opposed to SICK. Opposed to FN. FN's definitely more expensive. So that's about it. That's about all I got for you. This is gonna go back to its owner, and I'm gonna keep shooting this until I figure out what ammo it likes without, what reloads it likes without any problems. But like this kind of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have fun. Keep shooting, even if it means shooting Glocks.